Wasn't all economy, Susan. Obviously, this interview on CNN played a part in some of his Twitter habits. Take a listen.
He said he helped. How did he help? If he helped, I would say thank you.
He says he spoke to the president of China and that was relayed to you and the boys, that you were told that he helped.
Anybody who speaks to the president, I should thank anybody who speaks to the president.
Do you think the president helped?
Do I think the president helped?
Yes.
I don't know.
Why won't you say thank you to the president?
It doesn't make... Well, if somebody does something for you, then you say thank you.
Somebody did
now,
something
if
for
that's
you.
your opinion,
Say thank
he's
you.
done for me? Okay. I would say thank you if he would have put him on his plane and took him home.
Okay, Lavar Ball, the father of one of those UCLA basketball players who was released from China, the president saying it wasn't the White House, it wasn't the State Department, it wasn't Father Lavar, so-called people on the ground in China that got his son out of long-term prison sentence. It was me. Too bad. Lavar is just a poor man's version of Don King without the hair. Just think, Lavar, you could have spent the next 5 to 10 years during Thanksgiving with your son in China, but no NBA contract to support you. But remember, Lavar, shoplifting is not a little thing. It's a really big deal, especially in China. Ungrateful fool! Exclamation point. Susan.
So who to pull for in this particular fight? It's very hard to calculate, because you know what? If my son had been arrested for shoplifting in China and the president played any role at all in getting him back home, I would say thank you. But
thank you,
also I think not really in the presidential tradition for the president.
I would say that's probably the understatement, not in the presidential tradition. Steve, obviously there are people on Twitter who say Lavar is kind of a showman trying to get attention, but obviously the president is stirring this up as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Lavar Ball was doing, but plainly he sounded like an absolute moron in that interview, trying as best he could not to give the president credit for something for which the president deserves credit. But I mean, what kind of emotional maturity does Donald Trump have, having to tweet about this, first groveling for thanks and then targeting, going after this guy for not thanking? You're the president of the United States. You're the leader of the free world.
All right, Charlie.
You don't need to be doing this.
Come on.
Waiting for him to become presidential.
Don King without the hairdo, I mean, at least we know that the guy hasn't lost his rapier-sharp ability to name people and describe people.
Panel, we got to leave it there. Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving.